Good morning, everyone. Myself, Rupali Gaikwad, on behalf of Kirin Advices, it's a pleasure to welcome you all to InveStar Conclave, Investor Connect Summit 2026, powered by Avinash Mentor and co-powered by Kirin Advices. Today marks the second day of our two-day summit, featuring a powerful lineup of focused management meeting to conclude the journey on a high note. This is the first interaction of the day with the Farm Peace Limited. From the management team, we have with us Mr. Sandeep Kumar Narsinbhai Patel, Managing Director and Promoter of the company. Good morning and welcome, sir.
Good morning, ma'am.
From Avinash Mentor team, we have with us Jagruti. With that, now I hand over the floor to Jagruti. Over to you.
Good morning, sir. Before we start the section, let's have quick overview about the company. Farm Peace Limited is an integrated contact farming company and focus on producing processed grade potato varieties for processing company that manufacture product like French fries, chips, and other potato-based items. And he is located in Gujarat. With that, now I transfer to the floor to the management for brief overview. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. First of all, good morning, everybody. And it's my pleasure to join the call with today investor meet. I just brief about my company. Basically, Farm Peace is a agri-tech company. We established the company in the year of 2021, and we are basically working directly with the farmers. The Farm Peace basically develop a new model in which the agriculture is completely transformed from farmer facing the big issue to the win-win situation with the industry involvement, with the farmer involvement. So basically what we are doing, we just connect the farmers with the industry and we cater the industry requirement and quality of the materials, raw materials as per their need, and we develop with the farmers. So we remove the APMC in between the government structure. We didn't get any government support. We directly empower the farmers with to support the material, whatever quantity and quality required by the industry. So we started with this project in the mind that we will improve the farmer quality life and develop the new model in the agriculture. So we just came in the model with the potato model. In potato, I just brief you about something. Maybe no, very few knows that in India, the 100 kg of potato production out of 92 kg of potato goes to the table potato, which we consume at home, and this is basically content sugar. This is called a sugar coated potato. While we are working in a processing variety, the processing variety is just growing variety, and it contributes only 8% of the total potato production in India. In processing variety, there are two categories. One is chips category and one is the frozen category. The chips category which we are working is like we supply to the chips category to Balaji Wafers, Haldiram, and the Yellow Diamond, and PepsiCo. So they are basically making the chips. And the frozen category, which we are India just recently is a net exporter of this category, which we manufacturing of the French fry, aloo tikki, hash brown, and other products. So this is basically a frozen category, and the chips category, it's a processing other category. So Farm Peace basically working in the same category in which we are directly engaged with the farmers. We educate the farmers, we onboarded farmer, and through which we expand our business. Let me brief about my business. When we start the company in 2021, we have only around 38 to 40 farmers. Now, as of today, in the span of 5 years, we already achieved 1,000 plus farmers network with other villages. We are basically working in the Gujarat because Gujarat is a processing area in which the 95% of the potato production for the processing variety already exists in Gujarat only. If you see the market basket, the industry also located mainly in Gujarat only, like Balaji Wafers, Hyphen, Meccan, Simplot, and other companies. We are doing the contract farming in which we just onboarded the farmer, those who have a drip irrigation facility. So without drip irrigation facility, we are not onboarding a farmer in our company. Then we only supply the seed to the farmers. We already monitor the farms. We have a team already placed at every 100 farmers, there is a one team member through which we have our own app, our own FarmPeace app, through which we monitor all the farms. We take the visit every 15 days by our team member, and we advise the farmer to whatever seed we give to them. They have to grow in the field. They assure about the pricing and everything once before the plantation started. So farmers are very well aware. They are risk free. They don't have bothered about the quality or the seed quality and by the price. So everything is taken care by the farm piece only. We also supply the logistical support to the farmers. So whatever potato production is there in the field, our team used to go there. We have a logistical support, and we are loading the potato from the field only. So farmer only focusing on the quality improvement and development of the good crop, and how can they achieve more and more yield as compared to the normal crop. So in which our model, every 15 days we paid the farmers the payment, and farmer get the good pricing. Their pricing is already known with the plantation time. So we also discuss with the team, industry also. So industry, and it's a completely new model in which we supply to the crop to the industry, because this processing potato you will not find in the market. So whatever quantity you require for whole season or whole year, you have to store in the season in the time of harvesting only. So we already received the orders from the companies. Based on the orders, we do the plantation, and we are growing. And the farmer also assured that whatever crop is there, the company will take care, and we supply to the industry. So it's a very unique model in which there is no recession is there. There is no any price up and down is there. Everything is well managed, well professionally managed. So industry gets the raw material even in the slack time or demand time. The pricing is fixed with the farmers. So farmers also assured about the pricing, and industry also assured about the pricing. So they can beat in the global level. And one more thing I would like to mention that basically the frozen category of the French fry, aloo tikki, hash brown, India is a net importer up to 2016. So this is a new category, and I'm happy to say that in 2026, India is a net exporter of this category, because thanks to the farmers and thanks to the support of the industry, we are growing very fast. Company is also growing fast, and our aim is to reach 5,000 plus farmers by 2028. We are planning to expand the same category of the crop to 50,000 acres. Currently, we are catering 6,000 plus acres. Next, by 2028, we will do with the 50,000 plus acres. We are This potato is basically a winter crop, so we are thinking to initiate the other crop. The same farmer, same model, same system. We can multiply the monsoon crop. So my farmer are safe. We can supply industry also safe. They will get the good quality material at assured buyback price. So there is no price fluctuation, and this is the only model in which we can transform the Indian agriculture. Rest of the things is which we are also suggest support the industry by ESG maintenance, because we always encourage a farmer has to use drip irrigation facility, lower consumption of the fertilizer and pesticide because of drip irrigation. We can reduce the water consumption also. So it's a dramatically transform the agriculture also. So the with the technology adoption and other thing, we can improve the quality life of the farmer also. And with this note, I open the note for the question answer. Thank you.
Thank you, Sandeep sir. So, participants, the floor is now open for Q&A session. Kindly raise your hand or drop the questions in the chat box. Yes, Nishita ma'am, please go ahead with your questions. Yes, Nishita ma'am. You can drop the question in the chat box also. Ma'am, I think you are on a mute. Any another investor? Yes, Ashish, sir. Please go ahead with your questions. Yes. Can you hear
Yeah.
me? Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, yes, ma'am, you are.
Yeah. I have a few questions. पहले तो थैंक यू सर फॉर द प्रेजेंटेशन। मुझे ये जानना है कि आपने ये मेंशन किया है कि हम एक चिप्स कंपनी एक्वायर करने का प्लान है हमारा। तो आप अगर उस पर कोई अपडेट दे सको तो।
Yes, ma'am. Actually, currently, ये जो industry है basically, in industry, the raw material supply is very important as compared to other thing because this is a specialized potato in which you will not find in the market, and this is a basically a crop. It's a basically a cyclic nature. So we are starting the harvesting in the month of January to March. So whatever your whole year requirement is there, you have to store for the for future consumption. So we have a very strong farmer connects. So we already have a good storage and pricing in nature because we already have engaged with the farmers. So now we are looking for the forward integration in future, in which we can tie up with some good industry or a good brand, so through which we supply the raw material, or we can do some jointly and we can launch our own product with the support of in the name with a new company in which we can launch the product because we have a strong raw material supply available.
So, like, are we going to tie up with an already existing brand, or are we going to come up with a new brand for our own company?
Ma'am, we are open for both. Currently, we are more focusing on the agriculture side to expand the acreage and expand the number of farmers. Simultaneously, we are also looking for the opportunity to tie up with the good brand, and or we can do our own product launch in maybe next two to
Right.
3 years.
Right. Okay. And you also mentioned that we are also looking to harvest new crops like apple.
Yes. See, ma'am, actually,
So,
yeah, I just, sorry, you can continue the question, then I can answer.
yeah, no. So, just wanted an update. Like, when do we plan to start that?
Yeah, actually, next year or this year only, we are planning to start with the groundnut because groundnut basically is a monsoon crop. And our farmer, those who are doing for the potato, they are doing groundnut and then just as the potato. So what we are doing, we have a same system, same logistical in place, everything is place. So we can start the process with the groundnut. So we can multiply our turnover with the same model, the same farmer. So per farmer income we can increase by 50 to 60% from the current level.
So you are saying that the income from farmers will increase to 50 to 60% if we start with groundnut.
Yes, yes.
Right. So we come up with our DRHP only. So in that we only have the numbers till FY25. If you can give us the FY26 revenue and EBITDA numbers, that would be great.
I just give you about the top line. We crossed the top line of 90 crore in the year of March 2026. Other thing is under DD or finalization stage.
Okay, okay. And we did like 12% EBITDA margins in FY20 and FY25. So these margins are sustainable or was that a one-off?
Yes, ma'am. In future, the margin will improve because we have a strong control on our seed supply also. What we are doing in Punjab, Haryana, and Uttar Pradesh for the seed side. So we come with every year we come with the new varieties of the potato as per the industry requirements. So we are the basically pioneer in this field. So we are getting good margin in terms of the seed side also.
So 12% margins we can do going forward also.
Yes.
And when we come up with new crops, groundnut, apple, so is the margin going to improve or is it going to stay in the same range?
Initially, see, groundnut, we don't require any new investment because the same team and same setup we can improve the crop cycle. But for the apple side, we need to set up some small unit because apple is a very sensitive crop. So whenever we transport and we have to make some process to reduce the oxidation of one technical is there, the oxidation process. So we can get the same taste of the crop of the apple from the plantation harvesting to the consumer level. So it requires some process. So it will take some small investment is there.
Okay, so when do we plan to start the apple harvesting?
Apple, we will start maybe in the next 12 months to 15 months.
Okay, and what is the amount of investment it will need?
For apple?
Yeah.
See, ma'am, apple, we don't require any the further investment. Only we have to set up one processing unit to clean the apples and to do the oxidation of the vaccine coated is there on chemical coating on the apple to remove the oxidation process. So it requires a very small investment of around 1.5 crore, and then we can store in the cold store.
Right. And you mentioned in your opening remarks that currently we've harvested around 6,000 acres and
Yes,
we
ma'am.
plan to grow it to 50,000 acres by FY28.
Yes, ma'am.
So that's like in 2 years, that's a tremendous growth. So what is the growth driver for that?
Yeah. See, ma'am, currently what we in our model, what we are doing, there are plenty of the new investment came in the field of the frozen industry and the chips industry because India is growing younger level, and the food habit is also changes nowadays. So the new investment came in the field of the snack industries. People are moving away from the traditional foods. So it requires a huge opportunity to grow with the farmers because to manage the farmer and to onboard it and train the farmer, it's a very lengthy process. So industry always looking for some support like farm trees who can manage all this crop at the farm level, manage the farmers and supply the raw material to the plant level. So we are the only company in India in pioneer to do all this process.
Okay, so like since we have such good opportunities, what is the growth CAGR we look forward in the next year, next 2 years?
Yeah, ma'am. Maybe we are in the process to grow every year 30% CAGR. That's our internal targets that we will grow by 30% CAGR. But any new investment they come with a huge quantity of the supply requirements. So like currently we are negotiating with the two companies. They already set up the plant, but they don't have a process of seed procurement or they don't have experience on seed procurement to multiplication of the crop. So we already give the offer to them that whatever quantity you require, we will manage everything on behalf of you about the agriculture, and you can multiply you can focus on the business side. So we will get the good business opportunity in this side.
Okay, okay. That was really helpful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nishita ma'am. Thank you, Sandeep sir. Yes, Ashish sir, please go ahead with your questions.
Hi, am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are.
Hi, Mr. Sandeep. How are you doing?
I'm good.
So, starting with this question on the buyback model that you have. So, what happens if the prices vary, and what sort of commitment do you have with the farmers and with the customers with respect to the price variation?
Thank you, sir, for question. Sir, basically, this is a very unique model in which what we are doing during once our crop cycle is completed, we meet our customers, all the industry people what the requirement for the next year. So based on the requirement with the inflation, we come up with the pricing model with the farmer, contract farming model. Also, the same model we go to the farmers. We give the last year we are giving farmers around 12.5 rupees a kg. Okay. So this year we know about the pricing of the fertilizers and inflation. So currently we are talking with the industry people. What is their feasibility pricing to sustain in the market? Because this is a very unique opportunity, unique industry in which raw material is completely dominated by the farmer team only. So we have to maintain the balance in between the farmer side as well as the industry side, because they have to compete with the global players. So we always come up with the improvement of the yield side. We are working with the yield side. So sometimes what happens, the pricing is not as farmer wanted, but the yield is very high. So farmer, okay, we are getting good yield with the same crop, so they can get some margin from the yield also. So we are balancing the crop and we are growing these things. And this is a completely buyback model. So you will not find this potato in the market. So whatever farmer is producing, we have logistical support. So we will taking buyback from the crop, from the field level only, and we supply to the industry.
Okay, so broadly what you're saying is the prices normally do not vary after you have fixed it at both the ends.
Yes, yes.
Right, and how about the output? Let's say if the output is not what you desire, how do you compensate for that, or is it lower than the desired if there is some sort of climatic problem?
Yes, sir, we are not committed any quantity output with the farmers, but we assure that the whatever seed we are giving is a good quality. If something happened to the seed quality side, we are responsible. But in the output side, we are not responsible if weather is changing or anything else. That's why the farmer also farmer has to focus only on the quality side. We have our own app, or FarmPeace app, through which we are monitoring the field of the farmers. We are taking visit every 15 days, and our team member takes the photographs. So based on the photographs and the system, the database, we identify the whatever crop, whatever pesticide spray or fertilizer they have to do. So we are trying to reduce this problem of the weather side or any other side, because this is a winter crop. So there is no any monsoon issue, and the potato growing inside the land. So there is not big issue with this side. We are not facing issue since last 6 years.
Okay, and who is the largest client? What sort of percentage of revenue contribution does he do?
Sir, Balaji also is my client. Currently I'm working with the 25 clients across India, and every year what we are doing, we are expanding the number of clients. We are trying to expand the number of clients, and the Hyphen, Funwave, then Balaji Wafers, Iskon Balaji, they all are my clients, sir.
I got that, sir. What percentage is the largest customer?
Sir, my largest customer contribute around 5% of the business.
5%. And since you mentioned that you provide seed, soil, pest control, harvest support, right? So apart from this, do you also help them with respect to the fertilizer and pesticide? That's what you mentioned, right?
Sir, currently we are not supplying any inputs to the farmers, but in future we will give, sir.
Okay, so essentially what I wanted to understand on the working capital part, how does this work at your end? Are you involved in the working capital right from the beginning for the farmer, or farmer manages on his own till the payment for the final produce is given to him? What is the working capital cycle at your end?
Yeah, sir, I just brief you about something on that. See, seed supply by us, we are giving seed to the farmers. It's on sale basis only. We are charging some margin also on that side. Okay. So there are two type of model. One model is there, the farmer didn't pay to us. He asked me to that we will pay at the time of harvesting. You can deduct my seed payment. Okay. So there is one model is there. In another model, farmer right away give to check to us about the seed pricing. So we can give some difference to the farmer, some discount on the seed side. The farmer giving the payment to us directly. And it's a completely 6-month model. Like we do the plantation in the month of October, and we plant harvesting in the month of March. So it's a 6-month cycle through which we are my working capital business is doing.
Okay, so you're saying essentially that you need 6 months working capital. Is that what you're saying?
Sir, basically this is a very unique model in which zero NPA is there, because whatever crop farmer are giving away, we take the buyback and whatever payment with the farmer we giving, like for the seed purpose or any other, we can deduct from the final amount. So it's a very zero NPA model with the farmers.
And what is the time period, data period for you? How much time, how much credit do you give to your clientele?
Yeah, client is ranges from 45 days to 60 days.
That's it. Got it. Got it. And this would be applicable for your new crops as well, or is there a different working capital cycle over there?
No, sir. Actually, it's same with the new crop also.
New crop also. With respect to this post-harvest, can you please explain how do you manage the cold storage logistics? Is this investment on your books, or do you have vendors for this?
Sir, actually, this is an add-on service which we are giving to the industry people, because like storage, what we do, we have a storage facilities there, but it's a completely a rental model. So whatever suppose industry requirement of potato require, we just add on the storage rent plus transportation facility plus our margin, and we can deliver to that factory.
Okay, but normally logistics is something which you bear, right?
Yes, sir. We are not bearing in our crop. It's add-on services. We are managing services.
Okay, got it. Broadly, what is your gross margin on a normalized basis?
Sir, it depends on the cycle. Like in seed side, we are getting very good margin, 25% plus, and in the potato side, we are getting around 12 to 15% margin.
No, 12% blended is your EBITDA margin. So gross, if you're stating seed is 25 and this is 12, so I don't know. It doesn't gel.
Sir, every year we come with the new variety of seeds. So our margin improvement is there, and we are very unique in nature in view that whatever the seed we are come with the new variety, we always approach the new clients or the big clients. So they just give the add-on premium value to us, because this is a very agriculture in nature that you will not produce in the machine or somewhere. So it requires a complete process up to development side. So we are working on that side also to improve the margin. Yes.
Got it. Just last 2-3 more questions. On the processing side, do you own this processing facilities, or there's also add-on service that you provide?
So currently we don't have any setup in the side processing side. We already just delivered the crop whatever we produce to the industry. But in future because we have tight control of the raw material side, so we can look to some JV or our own brand in the product side.
Got it. Got it. With respect to the farmers that you are associated, approximately you have mentioned somewhere around 763 farmers, right? I believe they would be geographically concentrated.
Sir, actually, basically this crop requires special attention, and this is a very critical nature in crop. So basically, in Gujarat is a processing hub. So we are focusing in four big districts. One is Banaskantha, Sabarkantha, Mehsana, and Aravalli. So we are concentrated on this area. For seed side, we are working with the Punjab, Haryana, and Uttar Pradesh.
So with respect to the farmer income, the viability at their end, how have they been better off by associating with you?
Sir, actually in this model, if you see the Indian agriculture, farmers basically are in very debt model. But in our system, in 3 months or 5 months of cycle, farmer are getting a 1 lakh rupees of net profit, sir. Because this is a completely buyback model. So farmer doesn't have to bother about the pricing structure, or if crop is more or crop is less, they will get their money back from the our side.
Normally, what is the earning vis-a-vis what you just mentioned?
Sir, total earning like 15 tons of the crop, and farmer are getting 250 rupees a crop. So it's roughly around 1,75,000 rupees. So 75,000 is total cost to the farmer, like seed, fertilizer, pesticide, and labor. So farmer are getting around 1 lakh rupees of profit.
So that is in your case. I'm saying, had they not been associated with you, normally how much does a farmer earn for the same output?
Sir, it depends, vary from 30,000 to 40,000, sometimes also in the minus side also. See, this year the farmer are in a very severe situation in other crop, because they don't have any assurance about the buyback side. So they have to go to APMC or somewhere. If demand is there, they will get the good price. If demand is not there, they will not. No one is taking even their crop also. So sometimes farmer has to bear all the cost. In our model, he is very safe because every year we go to the farmer, we make the agreement, and we take the buyback.
Okay. Last question. Since you mentioned the expansion plan, right, with respect to FY28, the acreage that you mentioned, right, this is also including the new crops that has been mentioned by you, or this is only for potato? And what sort of number of increment in tonnage that does this encompass?
Sir, actually, we are in the focus to procure up to 1 million tons of crops with potato and other crops. This is a 2020 target to us. So what we are doing, we are expanding the acreage also, because farmer are getting, nowadays farmer always wanted a model in which the company came to their place, they take the crop. So they don't have to go to APMC or waiting for the pricing or auction sale. So we are ready to do this. Industry is at the same time, we support the industry by maintaining their raw material supply. So it's a win-win situation for the farmer and as well as the industry. So we are growing very rapidly, sir.
So what is the current output in terms of tonnage?
Currently, sir, if you see we are doing around 61,000 tons in March 2026.
But you mentioned 1 lakh in 28, while the acreage will become 6,000 to 50,000, 50, right?
Yes, sir. Acreage is a 6,000, not 50,000. We are in the process to do the 50,000 by 2028.
That's what I'm saying. So from 6,000 acres, you are mentioning this will go to 50,000 acres, maybe in 28.
Yes, sir.
While the tonnage will go from, what you mentioned was around 5,000, right? 5,000 ton?
No, sir.
50,000, sorry. 50,000 ton to 1 lakh.
No, 1 million. I am telling 1 million.
1 million, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now it jumps.
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
Yes.
And the investment part, like you mentioned, this would not entail much of investment over here, right?
Sir, we need an investment in two sides. One is for the development of the seed side, because seed you will have to do the 4-year process. Like one G0, basically we are importing from Europe or somewhere. So we need to pay something to them. Then generation 0 we develop in seed in lab. Then generation 1, generation 2, generation 3. So all these 4 years we have to do the process at the field level. Then we distribute the same seed, quality seed to the farmers for the multiplication, commercial crop. So we require fund for the expansion of the seed side as well as the potato side.
Currently, how do you procure the seeds?
Sir, we have a process. We are tied with the ITC and we are tied with the other companies, and we are also doing our own in Punjab, Haryana, and Uttar Pradesh. We are dealing directly with the farmers.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Ashish sir. Thank you, Sandeep sir. Sir, we have multiple questions in the chat box also. So we will take that also. Okay.
Okay.
So our first question is, historically, what has been the gross margin spread between procurement cost and customer realization?
So it ranges from variety to variety, but average I am talking about around 15% margin.
Thank you, sir. We have a next question from Prithvik sir. He's asking, how sensitive are EBITDA margins to fluctuations in a potato prices?
Ma'am, actually, in the beginning, I'm just mentioning that we in potato basket, 92% goes to the table potato. So we are not working in this category. We are working in the 8% processing category, in which we directly cater to the industry depot. So it's completely a model in which everything is pre-decided pricing side. We negotiate with the industry and we negotiate with the farmers. So we always protect with the margin side in this business.
Thank you, Sandeep sir. Thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you, Prithvik sir. So we have a next question. Farmer count increased from 255 to 763 in just 2 years. How do you maintain quality control while scaling rapidly?
Yeah. See, for the maintenance of the quality, we have to focus on 3 sides. One is the development of the new seeds. So we always working in a very professional manner to procure the good quality of seeds. So if the seed is good, we can, our 80% of the headache is gone. Second is we have our own house. We are a pioneer to develop our app through which we are managing the potato plantation. So every 100 farmer, there is one team member. So team member has to visit the farms every 15 days, take the photographs and upload in the system. So automatically these photographs we can show, we will see in the system, and we can identify the crop quality and everything. So we are trying a model in which we can improve the every 100 farmers with the one team member. The same time, we also improve the measurement side in the office level. So it's a easily managing the process nowadays with the support of the technology.
Thank you, Sandeep sir. We have a next question from Vinod sir. He's asking, your business follows a 100% buyback model. What percentage of our contracted farmers actually fulfill the agreement every season? And what is your historical default rate?
Ma'am, the default rate is a zero because this is a very unique model in which the NPA is zero because we are giving seed to the farmers. We are taking the KYC and the checks and everything. So whatever farmer has to produce, we have to take the buyback. So 100% crop will come to us, then we can deduct the seed payment and we are paying the net payment to the farmers. So there is a zero NPA model, zero default model, and we are always assured about the buyback because farmer has to give it to us only. Because next year only they have to come to us only for the next year crop.
Thank you, Vinod sir. Thank you, Sandeep sir.
Thank you.
So we have a next question. What expected ROCE do you target from these expansion projects?
So with this expansion project, actually we already make the investment like the team system, logistical support, cold storage facility. So everything is in place. Only we have to multiply the crop and we have to focus on the working capital side. Because if we pay the farmer side on timely payment, farmer very well aware about our business model. So because he is doing with the potato, so we are just transform the same model to the groundnut. So industry will get the raw material supply and we will manage the same farmer. So per farmer, our income will be increased drastically. So our overall margin will be improved.
Thank you, Sandeep sir. We have a next question from Vinod sir. He is asking, how do you determine procurement pricing every season? Is there a fixed margin target?
It depends on the multiple factor. Like one is the inflation target. We are seeing the pricing structure across the globe because all the industry people are exporting this crop, exporting the product to the export market only. So we analyze the global market, we analyze the seed pricing, we analyze this farmer cost model also and inflation. So based on that, we develop the model and we will decide the pricing of the procurement price.
Thank you, Sandeep sir. His next question is, can you provide the revenue contribution of your top 5 customers?
So if you see our top 5 customer revenue is around let's say 30% of the total revenue goes to the top 5 customers.
Yes. Thank you, Sandeep sir. Thank you, Vinod sir. So investors, if you have any question, then you can raise your hand or drop the question in the chat box. Prithvik sir is asking, among these initiatives, which will receive capital allocation first?
So it is for this business, we have the procurement of this good quality of seed is a first investment. First capital goes to this side. Now we already on a very good places or good position to expand the seed side also as well as the procurement side. So our majority of the investment goes to the seed side. Now we are focusing more on the procurement and also looking for the some JV with the industry now. So maybe in future we needed some investment to set up a plant side also.
Thank you, Sandeep sir. Thank you, Prithvik sir. Next question, please. Dhanesh sir, Dhwani ma'am, Gagan sir, Gaurang sir, Nisha ma'am, Priyank sir. Yes, sir. We have more questions in the chat box. 1 minute, sir. At what acreage or farmer count do you believe economies of scale start materially improving profitability?
In our model, basically, ma'am, we are also encouraging a farmer who has a minimum 2 to 3 acres of land at one place. So we are also always focusing that we are encouraging farmer to do the drip irrigation with the same crop, drip irrigation facility, and minimum 2 to 3 acres of land is required to start with us.
Thank you, Sandeep, sir. So we have a next question from Prithvik, sir. He is asking, and what is the 1 minute? And we have a next question. So he's asking, by when is the IPO expected and what valuation?
Sir, this is basically we are expecting in very soon IPO. We will come with the IPO very soon, and other thing is very in the discussion phase nowadays. So we are waiting. Maybe next week we will get the clarity on that.
Thank you, sir. So we have a next question. What sort of investments do you envisage for the proposed expansion? Please quantify the amount of investment.
So we are looking to raise around 35 to 40 crore rupees for the next phase 2 expansion in the agriculture side. So we are looking for that 35 to 40 crore.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. So we have a next question. Among this initiative, which will receive capital allocation first?
So seed side we go first.
Yes. And his next question is, what percentage of your future growth will come from expanding existing districts versus entering new states?
So maybe this is just the beginning of the our business cycle. So we thought that maybe next 5 years we will be triple down our turnover with the same crop and the same area. Then we can move forward for the other state. So next 3 years there is no any issue. Next 5 years to grow in the same pace.
We have a next question from Vinod, sir. He's asking, if one of your major customers decides to source directly from farmers, what prevents disintermediation?
So already there are plenty of players who are in the field in agriculture. To management the farmers and to manage the seed cycle and the crop cycle, plantation and procurement, it's required a strong team and strong focus. So very few company has this ability to do this process. So they are mainly relying on us. Even the company who are doing the contract farming with the farmers, they also approaching us to do the process on behalf of them, because they are more focusing on the sales side of the products rather than to manage the farmers. Because to manage the farmer is a very tedious job and it requires very specialized skill.
Thank you, sir. So we have a next question from Prithvik, sir. He's asking, also, which state outside Gujarat would you your first expansion target and why?
We are planning to do in the MP, because MP basically a state who is very well aware about the plantation and crop cycle. So the new investment announced by McCain and Hyper is for MP. So they require a potato in future. So we will focus on the MP side.
Thank you, sir. We have a next question from Nishita, ma'am. She's asking, do we also export?
Currently, we are not exporting directly, but through some players like Jyoti Export, one is SK Agri Export, and one is a Mandip. So we supply potato to them, and they are exporting this potato.
Thank you, sir. We have a next question from Vinod, sir. He's asking, what percentage of your customers are exporters versus domestic processors?
30% of our potato goes to the export market, and 70% goes to the local market. But the local market, which we are catering the 70%, out of that 60% goes to the export only, because this frozen industry mainly cater to the export market only.
Thank you, Sandeep, sir. Thank you, Vinod, sir. Investors, next question, please. If you have any question, then you can raise your hand or drop the question in the chat box. Yes, Hiren sir, please go ahead with your questions.
Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Yeah. Very good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
For giving me the opportunity. So I just joined a little bit late, actually, just 2 minutes back. There was another call.
Sir, sorry to interrupt you, but your voice is a little bit low.
Okay. Is it clear now, ma'am? Now it is better?
Yes, sir, little better.
Hello, am I audible? Yeah. So I'm sorry, I was a little bit late to join over here. There was another control was going on already. So my question is regarding, sir, what are the challenges that we face in our business? Part one, and what is the mode that we are having?
Okay. The challenging challenging is, sir, this is basically a cyclic in nature, the businesses. So this is a 6 month process. So sometime what happened to manage to deliver the full quality of seed, and sometime industry suppose is they set up a plant and all of a sudden they ask for the another requirements. So to cater this new requirement is very difficult because we don't have available of quality of seeds. So we have to say to no to the industry sometime. So this is the biggest challenge. The same time, this seed process requires 4 year of cycle. So if you place the order today, I can deliver the material or the for the industry the new material after 4 years only. So it requires planning, proper planning to supply the material to the industry.
Okay, sir. So what is the mode? Yeah.
Yeah, mode, sir. We anchoring industry whenever they meet to us for the new expansion, we always encourage to start the process 4 years back or 3 years advance planning. So we can deliver when the plant is ready, we can deliver the material.
Okay. And so in our business, what is generally the payment cycle?
Sir, payment cycle, let's say it depends on the well-known customer. They have around 45 to 60 days, and we are getting the payment on 60 days max.
Okay. And sir, as I was late, can you just tell me, sir, what was our revenue for FY26 and what is our expectation for FY27?
Sir, FY26 we are crossing 90 crore turnover top line.
And any expectation for FY27? Yeah.
27 we will grow by 30% CAGR.
Okay. And some margin, sir?
Margin, we will improve margin, sir, with the addition of the new quality of seeds and special seeds, sir. So we are improving the margin also.
Should be around what, sir? Any ballpark figure?
Sir, we will improve the margin from current level to the good level.
Okay, sir. Okay. I'm done, sir. Best of luck for your forthcoming activity.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Hiren sir. Thank you, Sandeep sir.
Thank you.
Investors, next question, please. If you have any questions, then you can raise your hand or drop the question in the chat box. Investors, next question, please. Sir, I think we have covered majority of the questions. If there are no further questions, can we conclude the session?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Uh, Thank you everyone for your time and participation. If there are any further questions, you can reach out to us at corporateaccess@kirinadvisors.com. Thank you. Thank you everyone, sir.
Thank you for joining. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you every investor for joining the meeting. Thank you. Thank you, Sandeep, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jagrati. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.